Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I've got the new release from Clearly Besotted to share with you. The new set's released today, that's the 1st of November 2022 at 8 PM at Greenwich Mean Time. You can purchase the sets as one big bundle, so that's exclusive to Clearly Besotted. That's all of the sets plus free gifts and a 15% discount off of the price. But you can also purchase the set separately from Clearly Besotted and selected retailers. And I will have a list of all of those retailers on my blog and also in the description bar here on YouTube. So as I usually do, I'm going to share the new release with you and also the samples that I have made as a design team member. So this first set here is called Snowdrop Corners. It's one of my favourites, really cute and also really beautiful at the same time. So there's two corner images here. You've got the one with the holly leaves, the poinsettia and the snowdrops, and then the one here at the bottom is the snowdrops with the cute little reindeer sort of hiding or sheltering underneath the snowdrops. There is separate images, the polar bear there, or it could be any kind of bear really, and then also the penguin, and he's kind of got his arm up so that if he wants to sort of hang off one of the corners, I think that would look really cute. Some lovely sentiments, kind of more geared towards Christmas. So have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let it snow, drop by. So that kind of be helpful for this little one sort of hanging off something. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Have a holly jolly Christmas. You've got like My Dear that you can add with the reindeer, a little high there, some movement marks, a little kind of dot kind of image, stars, snowballs and a little star there. This is the card that I made using that set. I thought that I would make it quite simple. So I stamped out the snowdrop image with the reindeer underneath, and then I coloured that with Copic markers and fussy cut that out with scissors. And then I just did some distress inking in the background, just in the corner here to kind of emphasise where the design of the card is, with some shaded lilac distress ink, and then I splattered on some white paint just for some added interest. I thought it kind of looked a bit like snow in this instance, and then stamped out the Let It Snow sentiment there at the top. Next up is the Flutterbye Friends set, a really cute set. So there are lots of different critters in the set holding butterflies or flowers. The little bunny there with the flowers, and then the other ones are all holding butterflies. You've got the little dog there, the little bear, the fox, the cat and the duck. There are also kind of extra elements, things like tiny little butterfly, hearts, stars, movement marks, some lovely sentiments. You give me butterflies, hello beautiful, good luck, miss you, embrace change. So a really lovely set that I think will be great for all year round. This is the card that I made using that set. I really love this cute little bunny here with her flowers. And then I also stamped out that little butterfly as well. Did stamp that twice, cut everything out with scissors. And again, did some distress inking in the background, added some splatter on top, just for some added interest. And then the sentiment there is from the pop-up stamp set. Next up is the Flutterbye Corners set. So you can see the theme for this release, a lot of butterflies and flowers, which personally I really love. So there is another corner set here. You've got the kind of top left hand corner image here in the bottom right hand corner, both with flowers and butterflies. There are two separate butterfly images as well, and then a cute little tiny one there, stars, hearts, lovely sentiments, heartfelt sympathy, sending love, sorry for your loss, thinking of you all, deepest sympathy. Just really lovely set. Again, can be used all year round. The sentiments are kind of more sort of sympathy, and I think these images would work really nicely for thinking of you and sympathy cards, but can definitely be used for birthdays and sort of all year round type cards as well. I just think they're so beautiful. I love both of the corner images. I had hoped that I would get a chance to use some of the individual butterflies. I had an idea in my head to kind of like have them cascading across a card base. Unfortunately, I ran out of time for that, but I'm hoping I'll get a chance to soon. But really beautiful set. And so this is the card that I did make with that set. I stamped out the corner image, coloured that with Copic markers and fussy cut that out with scissors. I did the exact same design as my Snowdrop card. I really need to think of some new designs for corner images because I tend to go for this one, but I think it does work really nicely for these corner images, kind of brings your eye just into that corner there, and I happen to really love white space, so I quite like it. Did some distress inking, this time with Wilted Violet Distress ink, again splattered on some paint just for some added interest in this case rather than the snow. The sentiment there is from the A Little Sentimental set. Next up is the Snowdrop Scenes set. So this one here is the beautiful snowdrop image in the circle. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I didn't end up using it on my projects, but I definitely want to go back and use that. I just think it's so pretty. And then you've got the critters there holding different things. So like the reindeer there with the holly, a little penguin with the snowdrop, the dog with the snowdrop, and then the bear with the poinsettia. There are some hats that you can add on to the critters which are really cute. I think they would work with lots of other critters as well. The little envelope there, the heart, the star, the little hearts, the bows. I love that Clearly Besotted use all the tiny little extra space on the stamp sets. And then some lovely sentiments again, things like drop by any time again would work really well with these images sort of flying around. Peace on earth, warm wishes, happy Christmas, just yeah, really lovely set. I created two projects because I loved loads of the images, and so I decided to create a card first, and I used the little reindeer there with the holly kind of flying in the sky, and for the background I used the Cloudy Day stencil from Clearly Besotted, and then I also used a snowflake stencil as well. I've done this in the past and I really like how the snowflakes look kind of just nestled in between the clouds. Did that with distress ink. The sentiment there is from the Chitter Chatter set. And then I couldn't resist the cute little bear as well. I coloured him like a polar bear, but I think he would look really nice kind of in lots of different colours as well, kind of like browns or something like that. I masked off the bottom of the tag. This is a Clearly Besotted tag from the Tag Along Die collection, and I masked it off using the freshly cut stencil, and then did some distress inking in the top for the sky. Coloured him and the poinsettia there with Copic markers, fussy cut that out and just popped him on the tag as is. Next up is the Dainty Dandelions set, another beautiful set. So there's the corner image there with the dandelions, and then also the image here and some separate dandelions. You've also got the kind of little pieces that kind of fly off the dandelions. I'm not quite sure if they're technically petals or what they are, but I love how they look kind of if you blow the dandelion. And then there's tiny little critters that you can have nestled inside of the flowers, sitting on them. You can have them hanging off, kind of like floating in the sky, which is really cute. There's a little bunny there, the cat, the dog, and the two ducks. Some great sentiments again, things like make a wish, wish big, you blow me away. So really great for lots of different occasions. So this is the card that I made using that set. I stamped out the dandelion image first, and then I partially die cut it with a circle die. I had to do it twice, so like I did it once from this direction and once from that direction, so that I didn't cut the two dandelions off that were sort of overhanging, so then I could fussy cut those around with scissors. I just thought it was something a little bit different. I then masked off the images, did some ink blending in the background, and then coloured the images with Copic markers. I added on some splatter purely because I'd done it with all of my other cards and I felt like it needed something extra. I'm not sure it really worked that well, to be honest with you. I think maybe I should have just done some gel pen dots and sparkles and things like that, but I don't think it's too bad. The sentiment there that I heat embossed is from the set, and then also the little cat just sitting on the dandelions. I mean, he must be absolutely my new tiny little kitten there sitting on a dandelion, but I just think they're really, really cute. And then last but not least, this is the Frozen Friends set. So you've got the two characters there, the little reindeer, and then all of the snow people and snow cats and things like that. They're just absolutely cute. I love the expression on these snow people. And then there is the castle there in amongst the ice, and then some great sentiments: you're worth melting for, hugs, warm hugs, let it snow, warmest wishes. Really, really fun set that you can create lots of different scenes with. And so I did create a tag using this set. I didn't actually share it over on my blog, but I did basically the same thing as I did for the bear one with the poinsettia. I masked off the bottom with the freshly cut stencil, added some distress inking for the sky. I used purples this time. I thought it worked quite nicely with the browns in the reindeer. Stamped him, coloured him with Copic markers and fussy cut him out. Added some splatter again for the snow, and the sentiment is from that set as well. And again, this is the tag along die set from Clearly Besotted. And so that was a look at the new release from Clearly Besotted for November 2022. Links to the products that I used will be listed in the description bar on YouTube and also over on my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.